Welcome to Easy A Homeschool Academy. Today, we are going to learn about an important river civilization from a long time ago. A civilization is a place where people live, work, play, and learn together. The civilization we will learn about today is called Ancient India or the Harappan civilization after the largest city that existed in the area at the time called Harappa. The civilizations of ancient India existed at the same time as ancient Mesopotamia and ancient Egypt, but was twice as large as these civilizations. The civilization we will discuss today was located in the region of the world that is modern day Pakistan and Western India. The Indus Valley civilization is often separated into three phases: the early Harappan phase from 3300 to 2600 BCE, the mature Harappan phase from 2600 to 1900 BCE, and the late Harappan phase from 1900 to 1300 BCE. Similar to other river civilizations, the people of ancient India relied on rivers to provide access to water and fertile lands which are necessary for the cultivation of crops. The Indus River, as indicated by the map, flows from the Himalayan mountains southward into the Arabian Sea. Monsoon rains and winter runoff from the mountains feed the Indus River. It was on the banks of the Indus River that early civilizations flourished for nearly 1,000 years. Farmers in the Indus River Valley grew large amounts of food. They worked large fields using wooden plows pulled by oxen. Farmers relied on rivers to provide water for the crops. They sowed seeds after the rivers had flooded the fields, as water from the floods made the soil rich. They planted different crops for winter, which was mild and wet, and summer, which was hot and dry. They were probably some of the first farmers to take water from underground wells. It is believed that they built irrigation systems to bring water further inland. The farmers mainly grew barley, wheat, rice, dates, and peas. They also raised animals such as cows, sheep, goats, pigs, chickens, donkeys, and camels. The people of the Indus River Valley civilizations lived by a strict social class system. A person's social class was determined by birth, and this is often called a caste system. Caste members lived, ate, married, and worked with their own group. A person born into one caste rarely changed caste or mixed with members of other castes. The castes were organized with spiritual leaders or priests at the top. Warriors or soldiers and nobilities were below them. Merchants, craftspersons, landowners, and skilled workers were next, followed by laborers and servants. At the bottom of the caste system were the untouchables, who were individuals who did undesirable tasks like sanitation, funeral preparations, and waste management. The caste system remained a major part of their society for a long time. The ancient Indian civilizations were polytheistic, which means they believed in multiple gods and goddesses. In contrast to ancient Mesopotamian and ancient Egyptian civilizations, there have been no evidence of large monumental structures like ziggurats or pyramids. There has been evidence of large bathhouses that some speculate may have been used for religious services for the public. The Indus River civilizations were well organized and sanitary. They are known for their city planning technology that included elaborate drainage systems, baked brick houses, water supply systems, non-residential building districts and techniques in handicrafts. For protection from floods and unsanitary waters, the buildings were constructed on giant platforms and on higher grounds. City streets were constructed in even, neat patterns of straight lines and right angles. The houses were all constructed with bricks that were all uniformly made. Each home had a bathing area and water was supplied by nearby wells. The drainage system carried dirty water and sewage outside of the living spaces. The Indus River Valley residents were skilled craftspeople. They worked with copper and bronze to make ornaments, fish hooks, and spears. Merchants and farmers transported goods in wheeled carts drawn by oxen. They also created pottery, textiles, and beads, much of which were used for trading with neighboring communities. Their technological advances as skilled craftsmen allowed their culture and way of life to spread widely in the region. Harappans are known for seal carving, which is the cutting of patterns into the bottom face of a seal, a small carved object used for stamping. It is believed they used these distinctive seals for the identification of property and to stamp clay on trade goods. Seals decorated with animal figures such as elephants, tigers, and water buffaloes have been one of the most commonly discovered artifacts in Indus Valley cities. Historical findings reveal that Harappan artifacts display extraordinary uniformity. Pottery, seals, weights, and bricks with standardized sizes and weights suggest some form of authority and governance, though it is not clear what that form was exactly. Ancient Indian civilizations existed a long time ago and lasted for several years. Many of these discoveries and practices have survived an even greater test of time. The developments made by the people influenced many more civilizations that came after them. Archaeologists are still learning about the ways of life of the people from this time through writings and artifacts they left behind. I hope you learned something about the ancient Indus River civilization today. Thanks for taking this learning journey with me. Until next time. As always, thank you for watching. Tell us what you want to see next. Email ezahomeschoolacademy@yahoo.com. Like and share our videos. Please subscribe to our channel.